Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greeting to Dr. Mimi. Today our group will present our project Railway Electrification System. Our topic is inverter. My name is Muhammad Aziz Fidaus bin Hasnan.
My name is Muhammad Audis bin Hamka.
Hi, my name is Noisa Mitajuki. So for our presentation today, we will discussing more about single phase DC to AC inverter using MATLAB Simulink Universal H-Bridge. It also explain about demonstrate the use of insulated gate bipolar transistor, which is IGBT, to introduce a single phase H-Bridge circuit. The objective of this project is to get a better understanding on how the inverter works in the railway electrification system. This project also will focus on the simulation of the inverter changing the power from DC to AC by using the suitable engineering software like MATLAB Simulink. We expecting a one-phase sinusoidal current. So, for introduction for our project, a railway electrification system supplies railway train with electric power. Moving train with a continuous conductor running along the track are supplied with electricity, which typically takes one of two forms, an overhead line or a third rail installed at the level of the track and controlled by the current corrector. In the case of the third rail network, direct current delivery, which is DC, was used exclusively. However, an alternating current, which is AC, was required for certain railway system to operate. The inverter is then applied in the railway electrification system. As for an inverter is a circuit or electronics control system that convert direct current, which is DC, to alternating current, which is AC. The resulting acquired AC frequency relies on the specific system used. Inverter do the opposite of converter, originally large electromechanical device that convert AC to DC. So that's all from me. We go to method.
This is the flowchart of the LRT. We get this from when we intern at Puchong two last year ago. So it start from the current collector, which is source 750 volt DC, and goes to high voltage box HVB. From then, it is divided into two, auxiliary converter and traction inverter box VVVF. From VVVF, it goes to the traction motor and gearbox, while the auxiliary converter is divided again into other auxiliary component, which is 380 volt AC, and the other one goes to battery, cabin lighting, and air ventilation system, which is 110 volt DC. This is the electrical drawing of the LRT. It is same goes to the flowchart. It is start from current collector and goes to the high voltage box and divided into two, which is inverter, auxiliary inverter, and VVVF, and goes to the motor bogie, where in the auxiliary inverter, there is an inverter and transformer for the battery and for the auxiliary component. This is the MATLAB Simulink of the inverter. Jadi kita ada DC voltage source, pulse generator, ada dua unit pulse generator, yang bertindak sebagai controller yang akan membuatkan IGBT ni switch on dan switch off. Kita ada 4 unit IGBT yang disusun secara H-bridge arrangement dan disambungkan terus kepada 2 unit induktor dan 1 unit kapasitor. Jadi ianya bermula daripada DC voltage yang akan masuk ke 4 unit IGBT ini dan akan melalui H-bridge arrangement. Tetapi apabila pulse generator ini yang bersambung kepada IGBT 1 dan IGBT 4 switch off IGBT ini, maka current ini akan masuk melalui IGBT 2 dan IGBT 3. Tapi sebelum masuk ke IGBT 3, dia akan melalui circuit bahagian bawah ni yang akan masuk ke bahagian negativity of voltage measurement dan output kepada positif circuit dan akan masuk ke IGBT 3 dan masuk kembali kepada negative input DC voltage. Bila IGBT 2 dan IGBT tutup switch off, maka IGBT 1 dan IGBT 4 ni akan switch on. Jadi current akan melalui IGBT 1 dan masuk ke circuit yang atas, masuk melalui input positif voltage measurement dan keluar melalui output negative measurement dan masuk kepada IGBT 4 dan terus masuk melalui negativity of DC voltage source. Jadi IGBT ini jadi inverter ini mempunyai 2 input yang berbeza, iaitu yang pertama yang bahagian atas dan yang kedua yang bahagian bawah. Jadi 2 input yang berbeza ini akan menghasilkan output AC yang di mana akan menjadikan daripada daripada DC, graf DC jadi kepada graf AC, sinusoidal source. Ini adalah hasil daripada inverter tadi. Yang ini adalah graf di mana IGBT itu terjadi, di mana IGBT terdapat pertukaran IGBT sama ada yang pertama yang IGBT 1 dan IGBT 4 dan IGBT 2 dan IGBT 3. Jadi untuk melihat resultnya, okey, ini adalah result dia yang terhasil daripada DC kepada AC. Itu saja. This is the result of the simulation using the MATLAB Simulink. We got the AC source that converted from DC.
As a conclusion, we achieve our objective, which is we learn about how the inverter work in the railway electrification system. The result we get is expected. We get the sinusoidal one-phase AC graph. The use of MATLAB help us to simulate the inverter. And finally, inverter plays an important role in the railway electrification system. Thank you. That's all from us.